Hi everyone and welcome to the Inside Guide podcast. My name is Marion and my mission is to help you to empower your life and improve your relationship with yourself. Each week, I give you all the tips and tricks you need to gain clarity and serenity. I invite you to download my free workbook, What is My Life Purpose? Available on my website, and the link is in the bio. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Hi everyone and welcome to this new episode on how to find purpose in life. This is a topic that to me is really important and really interesting. I am so thrilled to talk about this today. So why this episode? Well, I don't know if you know me a lot or no, but I've searched for my purpose for a very long time. It is also the reason of why I decided to travel. And, I had this feeling of, is life only going to work and wait for holidays to feel alive? So if you resonate with this, then I am sure that you will enjoy this episode. So what is the problem? Most of people are searching happiness, but really something that I understood is that happiness is the byproduct of living your purpose. I truly believe that most of people are unhappy because they have a lack of purpose. So what does it mean? What is the lack of purpose? To me, it is when we wake up every day for something we don't like, something we don't enjoy. We don't feel alive. We don't feel excited doing it. We don't know why we're doing things. We don't know where we want to go. We have this feeling of every day the same things are happening. We always do the same task. We always take the same path. We have a routine. We created a routine, a daily life that doesn't fulfill us. It doesn't make us feeling special. It doesn't make us feeling alive. We don't like our jobs and we don't pursue our dreams because we have this lack of purpose. So basically, we know that we will still be in the same place in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time. So we live, but not really. We actually survive. It's this feeling when you turn like 30 or 35 and you look back and you think, holy shit, what did I do? And when you look at this, most of people, they turn 30 and it's like, oh my God, I'm so old. Like everyone when you turn 30 is making jokes, you're so old, blah, blah, blah. Everyone has this feeling of sadness and regrets and they want to stay in their 20s. So to me, it is basically when you have this feeling, it's because you have a lack of purpose and you have the feeling that you didn't accomplish a lot in your life. Personally, each year, I feel like I'm moving forward. I feel like my life is getting better. And I want to die thinking I had a damn good life. My life was awesome. My life was damn good. I know what was my life's purpose. I found my purpose in life. I know why I lived this. I know why I had this relationship. I know why I did this job. I know why I lived this and where I wanted to go. However, I had this lack of purpose for a very long time. I decided to become a nurse. Before being a coach, I was a nurse. I don't even know why. I woke up every day of my life until I turned 23 and I went to travel thinking, why am I here? Why am I alive? Why is life's purpose? What the hell? What is this? What is this life? What are we supposed to do this? Are we supposed to only go to work and come back and sleep and again doing the same thing in the next day? I was like, this is not possible. There's more than this. But we do it. We do things even though we deeply know we don't like it, that it doesn't resonate with us. And we might even feel almost dead inside, but we still do it. That's how I felt, at least. We wake up every day at the same time. We go to work every day at the same time. We go out to the same pub. And the thing is that To me, I truly believe that lack of purpose, when we don't have a meaningful life, is the number one problem of most of people. And so, because of that, people around us might encourage this lifestyle. Like, when I started, to question things and I wanted to travel, and I was like, I don't like my life. Like, I am unhappy. My family, they didn't understand me. They were like, what? Why? You are in France, you have a good job, you have, you have your family, people supporting you, you earn good money. Why? What do you want more? Why do you do this? And now, if I feel the way I feel, if I feel way much happier, if I feel more balanced, if I had the strength to overcome obstacle, to overcome my traumatic childhood and to turn my weaknesses into strength, it's mostly because I found purpose in life. Everything that I do has intention. My relationship are meaningful. My life is meaningful. My job is meaningful. My travels are meaningful. It's really important to find your purpose and to start to live aligned with your values. So let me tell you why it is very important to find purpose in your life according to me. I truly believe that it's important because it truly makes you feel happy in your daily life. It helps you to understand where you're going and why you're doing things. More than this, it allows you to do things well and it motivates you to do things. And beyond motivation, it helps you to be happy when you have to do something. It helps you to looking forward to do things. And I believe that it's very important to increase purpose in your life in all the different aspects, different areas of your life, professionally, in your relationship, and personally. So the idea is to understand your why. And it's not to ask yourself, why do I do this anytime you have to do something? Because I truly believe that it's important to go with the flow, but it is to reconnect to your why, to why you want to do this, why you have this relationship, why you pursue this dream. And often we never make our dreams come true. We don't even get close to them because we have this lack of purpose. And the more we lack purpose in life, the more we stay in our comfort zone because we get used to it. We get used to this feeling of malaise, feeling of, we're unhappy and we don't even know why. And we stay in this comfort zone, even though it's really uncomfortable at the end. So finding purpose in life is finding what makes you vibrating, finding this feeling, the butterflies in stomach, to be willing to move forward, to be willing to achieve your dreams, to accomplish yourself, to believe in yourself, to accomplish your heart's desire. Finding purpose is what makes you willing to have this relationship, willing to have this job, willing to have this dream. Finding purpose is what makes you willing to. It is what makes you moving forward to be in motion. So let me give you a few tips so that you can understand and increase purpose in life. The first one, I told you a bit about it just before. It is to reconnect to your why. Just waking up to go to work isn't meaningful. You need to understand, why do I wake up for? What is my job's mission? Why am I special in this position? You need to understand, why do they need you? Or why are you doing it? What is the purpose behind it? So understanding your why, asking yourself only empowering questions, not questions like, why am I sad? Why am I like this? And why this is happening to me? No, I want you to ask yourself empowering question. So ask yourself questions like, why am I in this relationship? Why do I travel? Why do I want to eat healthy? Why do I want to practice this sport? Why do I want to do this job? So the idea is that you strengthen your why. Why do I want to do this job? Because it participates to humans' evolution. Why is humans' evolution important for me? Because I want to contribute to help people to feel better. Why do I want people to feel better? Because I feel good when I am surrounding with happy people. Why I feel good, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand what I mean? So you can ask yourself questions like this of whys to dig more, to understand what is important for you, to understand what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel vibrate inside. How can you find these butterflies in stomach? The second tip that I want to give you is to understand your vision. So, a vision is a vivid mental image of how you want to be, of how you want an area of your life to be. So, when you want to gain purpose in life, you need to know where you want to go. And it is the definition of understanding your vision. This is what a vision is. It is to have a clear vision of your life. So, gaining clarity on your ideal loving relationship, your ideal job, understand the vision of the person you want to be, the vision of what you want to build, the place you want to live. And the aim isn't to decide to choose where you want to be, but to have a clear vision. It is really important to understand this fine limits, fine difference. So the aim isn't to have a goal to achieve, like a really specific goal to achieve, but to understand the big picture of it. So to build a clear vision, there's many tools. You can practice journaling prompts. There's a lot of really powerful journaling prompts, or just writing, meditation, visualization, talking, dreaming, like not dreaming in your sleep, but just, like dreaming, okay, what are my dreams? What, in my ideal life, how would I want my life to be? So having a clear vision will help you to be in motions towards this ideal life, this ideal self, this ideal relationship. And I want to add that this vision will change, obviously. It's important to know that, as it can be scary, like, oh, I have to decide the vision of my life forever. No, it doesn't have to be forever. It will change. My vision last year was different from my vision this year, and it's okay. Remember that you don't have to achieve a specific goal, but to get closer to your vision. The idea is to understand where you want to go and not knowing where you will land. It's important to go with the flow and to let magic happen. The quality of your life will depend on the percentage of uncertainty you will be ready to have, because uncertainty opens endless possibilities. If you confine yourself in certainty, you will probably miss a lot of occasions. So remember that. Go with the flow. Let magic happen. Understand the big picture without... It's not that I don't want to tell you to not go into details, but yet to know where you want to go and knowing that you don't know where you will end, and that's okay. So let me give you an example of a clear vision. I'm going to give you mine for the next few years. I want to grow my business. I want to develop so many things. I want to do group coaching. I want to do conferences. I want to connect more with people. I want to coach people for the ones who wants to have a more meaningful job, to change their jobs. I might organize more like retreats, like events where I can meet people. I want to write a book. I want to invest more in real estate, maybe shares, I don't know. And even in years' time, I want to coach next coach, if it makes sense for you. I want to coach people who wants to become a coach. I see myself more like helping people to open the business, like not right now, because I still need to learn a lot, but maybe in 10 years time, maybe in 5 years time, I don't know, we will see. But this is my vision, and it might change, and that's okay. Try not to be too much in control and let life takes you where you have to go. This is one of the best tips that I can give you. Let life takes you where you have to go, even if you don't know the destination. The third tip that I want to give you is to be in motion. When you have a clear vision, the idea is to start to be in motion to get closer to it. There's this idea of you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to try. You have to start to walk towards your goals, to walk towards your dream, towards this project, towards this relationship, towards these friends, towards this job, whatever you want. Because if you don't start to walk, you will always stagnate. You will never evolve in your life. And I don't know why I have this quote that came to my mind. What is important isn't the destination, but the journey. It remembers me when I started to travel. I didn't know why I wanted to travel. I knew that I wanted to explore the world, but I didn't have, this purpose behind it. I didn't know why exactly I was doing it, but being on the road in my journey, this is how I found my purpose in life. I knew that I had to turn what I thought was my biggest weakness, all my past, all the traumas, all the violence, all the things that I had to endure in my childhood. I knew that I had to do something with it to help others, to help people to empower their lives and gain purpose. And this idea of being in motion just reminds me a coach, a French coach that I love. And she says that when you start to walk, it's a bit like imagine yourself that you are on a path. You have many paths in front of you, and there's a sign from very far. You actually can't see it. And this sign, this panel, is your purpose in life. So you have many options. But the thing is that if you don't start to walk, if you don't start, trying different paths, you will never find it. And you might fail, you might get lost, but that's okay because it's the part of a journey. It's a part of the journey, and failing, getting lost, this is how we find ourselves. So you need to be in motion to find purpose. If you don't do anything, if you don't try anything, you will never evolve. If you stay in your comfort zone, you will never gain purpose. Doing what you've always done, blaming others, blaming life, blaming outer circumstances, it will never help you to find your purpose. You will never, ever find it. Another tip that I want to give you, especially if you feel unhappy, if you feel like you have a lack of purpose, is to start living a life of contribution. So contribution is one of the fundamental needs of each human being. Of course, it's on different scales depending on people. For example, it's something that is really important to me. And what I mean by living a life of contribution is to help projects achieve something. It can be to help in the animals field, help other humans, helps for nature, climate change. It doesn't matter, whatever you like. Because when you start to contribute, you increase purpose. It gives you a purpose, a reason to wake up in the morning. It gives you a strong feeling of well-being, and you feel useful. Usually, when you live a life of contribution, you feel aligned with your values, and it's actually a really good way to understand a bit more your values and to understand a bit better what is important for you. It's actually something that is used in many therapies to help people to, feel happier, to have a sense of purpose in life. They make people participate to something that is bigger than them, to participate to a big picture. For example, if you start to work for whatever, a company that helps for the climate change, that educates people, that educates men on the women's rights or whatever, is important for you, for sure you will feel happier. For sure you will gain purpose. And the last tip that I want to give you is to feel. To live your life with emotions, to vibrate, to resonate with people, to resonate with something, with a project. We find purpose when we feel strong emotions. We can do something to feel strong emotion. The more we vibrate, the more we resonate, the more we feel, the more willing we become to start something, to be in motion. If today you live a life with no emotions, you don't feel, relate, resonates, you might have a strong lack of purpose and you might recognize yourself in everything that I'm saying since the beginning. So you can look for things that make you feel in a certain way. You can look for people that makes you feel good. And I understand how you want to feel and why you look for events, people, project that gives you emotion. So instead of asking yourself, I don't know what to do, I don't know what is my ideal job, what do I have to do, what is the best strategy to achieve this, how can I become the best version of myself and all of that, just stop and just ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What do I love? What do I enjoy? When do I have those butterflies in stomach? So if you want to gain purpose but you don't know how, I truly invite you to download my free workbook, What's My Life Purpose? It's a workbook that I've created. I dedicated lots of time and love to make it because, as you now know, gaining purpose was a huge transformation for me, and I really wanted to help people to gain purpose, to have the same transformation. So I really encourage you to download it. You will have a lot of example, some exercise to ask you the right questions and to help you on this path. So if you are interested, the link is in my bio or on my website. So that's it for this episode, guys. I really hope that it helped you somehow, and if it did, please come and tell me. It always such a joy to connect to you and know that I can help you somehow. Also, if the message that I try to share with the world resonates with you, feel free to share it with your friends, to share it with people who might like it. This is the best way to support the podcast. Thank you very much, and I see you next week. If you listen to the Inside Guide, is that you know that you have an extraordinary life to live, a life that is meaningful and impactful. It is my mission and my passion to help you creating it. If you like the show, then you will love my coaching programs. I will guide you to gain clarity on what you want to achieve and what you need to do to take the perfect next step. I will help you to learn what to do so that your little voice in the back of your head supports your life choices, so you can start to be confident and to overcome obstacles, so you can feel yourself moving towards the life of your dreams. If you want to have more information, I encourage you to visit my website www.mariansanfilippo.com/coaching. The link is in the description.